Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen. Now it is a short one today and it's all about a humble vegetable, the butternut squash. Okay, this was a whole one until yesterday, no, day before yesterday, and I used it. But I don't know about you, sometimes cutting a butternut squash it's almost impossible. So I understand if people resort to buying the frozen chunks or the ready prepared chunks, particularly if you have any sort of disability. Now, as you know, I've mentioned before, I have arthritis in my hands. I also have Dupuytren's disorder, which means this finger here, it won't straighten. It's just going gradually. It'll go like that in the end. And I've got a tumour, non-malignant, in this finger. So, you know, I've got manky hands basically. But even I, by doing this method, can cut a butternut squash. So I'm going to move you down and show you how easy it is. Right then, get your butternut squash, pop it on a board, put a wet paper towel or a cloth under your board so that your board isn't going to move around, and then you get your knife, and what you're going to do is you're just going to roll your butternut squash backwards and forwards like so, just making sure your knife is still in the squash. Do another one just so you can see. Just get your purchase and just backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, and you're gradually cutting through, and you're not having to put any effort into this. I've got the knife stuck now because I'm showing you. It works like a breeze, it works like a charm. Trust me, just backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. There we go. And you have cut your butternut squash. Now, to peel it, again, it can be a bit of a pain, but I just use a Y-shaped vegetable peeler, and I thoroughly recommend the Oxo peeler. And just treat it like you would anything else, you know, potato, apple, carrot. And yeah, you're going to have some bits that you'll have to go around twice. But honestly, how easy is that to cut your butternut squash? And then of course, because you've got it in fairly small diameter, cutting it itself is really quite simple. So I've used butternut squash on Saturday. I used it, and I've got it in today's recipe too. So don't let